So, there's something great and big for humanity, and I don't know exactly what it is. It's something maybe out in the stars, maybe something like a big society spread throughout. Like, we can make it, we could build it, we could create the technology to move to an advanced future, but taking responsibility now so that the next generation doesn't have to live in squalor or in potentially like war or a wasteland or a nuclear wasteland or whatever. Like, who knows what disasters is going to befall humanity and what potential threats might be lurking out there. Like, well, we're like working away, competing as we are. Um, there could be some other civilization way out there in the stars, um, working away at what they're doing, and like in however absurd years it takes. At it's like, oh, they reach FDL, they come here, and like, I don't know, do we have badass weapons? Do we have something to strategize and defend against, or is there like, did we make it? Like, is there competition out there that like will eventually take us out? And like, it seems like there's aliens. It seems like there's UFOs and stuff, and that they might be from outer space, and maybe those are just like leaving us alone or whatevs. But oh no, maybe we're being watched by freaking aliens, and like eventually they're like, oh, come join the freaking I don't know. I was gonna say Anunnaki, but that doesn't make sense. I just heard Anunnaki is some like weird like freaking conspiracy theory. I don't know, but like, it's exciting to me. Like, yeah, I'm just like a dinky freaking l- late bloomer 26-year-old, like trying to manage to articulate himself into a writer and make something of himself and as an athlete, or teach some lessons or philosophize about life and all that. And I mean, like, I'm not the I could be a lot better, a lot more articulate, a lot more knowledgeable, have a better memory and all that. But like, if I keep training every single day, if I keep on articulating myself, learning how to socialize, learning how to stick through pain, how to be disciplined, how to confront obstacles and push through them. Um, More practical problem solving skills would be nice, but like, and I'll get that in whatever workplace I can join at some point. Maybe maybe it's just gonna be the military, and then business after that, I suppose. Um, it might be a terrible, like that's a terrible, like I could just like try and stay um and become famous and just become a musician and all that in the next 4 years or whatever. But like, that's part of it. Like, I gotta join the military, I gotta become adept and competent and skilled, and like, that starts with the SEALs, and then later on that leads to me building a PMC, a private military company. And then like, I want to build, like, it's absurd, like I want to build institutions of learning and research. um I want gyms across the world that have like classrooms for like whatever you could work on as a human being, and make that available to like the average person. It's like, there's this place that you can go that like, for however, to make it affordable, I have no idea. um like, finding a way like to fund all these things is going to be immensely difficult. But like, building companies making fast food, or not fast food exactly, but like competing food chains and stuff like that. um Changing grocery stores, like just trying to improve the nutrition of every person that exists. But most of that's going to be done through like education, and maybe even the next couple presidencies. Not Trump. Trump doesn't seem like he's really focused on improving the health of individuals, probably because he doesn't necessarily, well, he doesn't seem to be all too careful about his own health, and not necessarily prioritizing that, but like also like you get into a campaign, it's like, ah, oh, you're all unhealthy. It's like, oh, I hate you. How dare you say that there's anything wrong with me eating Doritos 6 times a day as my primary source of nutrients? And there's like I don't know, there's like narcissism or whatever. I don't know, like people who just like guard whatever behavior they have. I don't know, maybe that's just unrealistic. That person exists. I don't know if it's ever prevalent. I don't know. But each and every person who decides to take responsibility and build something, whether that's taking on a family and raising the best family that you can, which I would say before that even happens, like it's the internet age, like you can learn all sorts of things. It's like improve yourself as best as you possibly can, or it's like endlessly selfish to some degree, and in some sense it's like having a kid and like it's great to have the kid. It's like, ah, yeah, you're born, you're in life, and you have your chance and all that, but like I don't know, it's all new, relatively. Like, yeah, there was like the Stoics and the philosophers of the ancient, and like in China and all around, but now it's like very prevalent and increasingly more obvious that one can do self improvement, one can improve their intellect and their compassion and their understanding of the world and their ability to problem solve and emotionally regulate and to think clearly and rationally. And like bringing everybody up as best as possible, like getting everybody as on a level playing field on a basic level of education. Right now I don't think even the US really has a very good basic educational system. It makes a bunch of drones who just follow a bunch of orders and live a certain life and don't really have a sense of individuality and great grasp on decision making and and what's possible and all that. Like people just don't know how great they could be. But everything you do now, it's like in 10,000 years, is there a planet? Is there human beings? Is there animals? Or does it all just go away? And like because a bunch of dumb monkeys just wanted to sit around playing video games and watching TV, and just like, oh, we're just gonna send Buddhists freaking zone the fuck out and like just have fun and like, hey, it could be hell on earth or it can be heaven.